What is good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Carrie. If you're new here, please make sure you hit that red subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss anything when I upload. If you ain't new, welcome back. Boo, let's go ahead and get it poppin'. So today's a different type of video where I ain't got no makeup on, my hair ain't done. I just felt the need to come to you guys and possibly help someone, okay? Now, I've had an experience with Zebit recently that I'm currently still going through, but it's going to get resolved, okay? And I just decided, like, oh, somebody might be able to benefit from this because they tripping, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with Zebit, Zebit is basically, it's kind of like an afterpay, or I would say like an online credit card where you could pay off a product, item, service in monthly, weekly, bi-weekly installments throughout 6 months to 12 months, I think. Now, unlike Afterpay and stuff like that, on Afterpay you would go directly to a website like a oldnavy.com or something like that. If they said we take Afterpay, that's at the checkout portion. You would go ahead, switch to Afterpay, pay your stuff, keep it pushing. With Zebit, everything goes through the Zebit website. So you will go on Zebit.com. I will share my screen with y'all just so you have to kind of see what I'm talking about, girl. Zebit, you basically can shop for all kinds of stuff on their website. Now, this video is not to bash Zebit because I love me some Zebit. I use Zebit all the time. I personally like to get gift cards. I don't really shop for products and stuff. Let's say your total's $50. They would say you could pay $10 today to get your item shipped to you, and then every 2 weeks you're gonna be paying this. Or they would say make 2 weekly payments of $5 and $5, and then we'll ship it, and then every 2 weeks you're gonna pay blah 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 blah. So that's how Zebit works. Pretty cool. I've been using it for like 2 years. Have no problems, right? Now, the issue that I've been having with them now is with the iPhone 12, okay? Now, I've been very hesitant to buy an expensive product from them because sometimes it doesn't show who it's shipping from. Mind you, they're just like this little online credit card thingy-majiggy. They're not the direct supplier. So when you order things from them, they have to get it from the supplier, if that makes sense. So with that being said, iPhone 12 we know is one of the newest phones out. I mean, it's not the Pro, but you know. So I knew it was a little bit pricey, and I really did not want to drop $900 directly to Apple because I just didn't want to. I was like, if I can do something with an installment, I'd rather do that. But also, I didn't want to be tied into a contract with Verizon or AT&T or something like that. I don't do contracts. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, I got an iPhone 12. It's expensive, but I'm Boost Mobile, and I got the cheapest plan they got, which is $15 a month. And that's because I'm in the house most of the time. We get free Wi-Fi, unlimited talking text. Don't care for it. Nobody calls. I have a high phone. I just need to have the phone on for authentication purposes with social media, YouTube, and all that kind of stuff. Whatever, you get the point. Moving on. So, anyways, first of all, Zebit does overprice their stuff, and that's just what they choose to do. Okay, some people may not like it. And I already know that. I know what to expect. I know when I go there, their stuff is going to be a little bit pricey. And I guess that's what they choose to do. If you want to use that service, you're going to be paying a lot more, okay? So, for instance, on Apple, for the phone that I have, which is the iPhone 12, the blue one, 128 gigabytes. We're not doing any trade-ins. We're just going to do it exactly how you would get it with Zebit. In total, will be $879, okay? And that's like before taxes and stuff, but we don't got to get super technical because you'll get the picture. And then on Zebit, y'all, the phone before taxes and shipping and all of that stuff was $1273.99. So you can already see there's a significant difference in price. But after the shipping and handling and the tax, it came up to $1393.17. Now, like I said, I did not pay it all in one shot because it's Zebit. So I think I only came out of pockets just to have them ship it and start the installment, $250. I was cool with that. I knew what I was going to do, and I think monthly it was coming around $80 or something when you did math, something like that, okay? Something like that. So I got the phone. I ordered it Wednesday. I got it on Friday, which was yesterday. So excited, opened the phone. on their website, Zebit's website, it was a red flag. They had in these bold red letters basically telling the customers, do not insert the memory card when you get it on your own. Basically take it to your carrier, your service provider, whatever, and have them do it, because if you lock your phone, we cannot accept locked phones. Basically that's what they said. Now that was a little bit of a red flag, because I was like, well, putting a SIM card in is gonna lock the phone, then what's the point of getting an unlocked phone? You know what I'm saying? I just felt like it was a little bit weird, a little funny. Now I didn't do it though. I was like, listen, it's a little bit pricey, I'm not trying to mess this up. So I needed a new SIM card anyway, because the old phone I was using was a Galaxy A20. With the iPhone 12 you need the 5G SIM card. So I went to Boost Mobile up the block. He swapped it and all of that stuff. When I came home, or I was in the car, I was basically getting this pop-up that was basically saying this SIM card is not supported. Contact your service provider to unlock the phone. Something like that. Something on those lines. So I went back to Boost Mobile, because at first my first thing was like, oh, maybe he did something with the SIM card and unlocked it. He was like, sis, it ain't me. Wherever you got the phone from, Best Buy, whatever, you're gonna have to take it to them and let them know, like, you bought an unlocked phone, but clearly it's not all the way unlocked. Something is up. So luckily, like I said, when Zebit sends, you know, they have these products, they don't be trying to tell you where it's coming from. And I think it's because they want you to go through them directly to process everything, returns and all, maybe to give you a hard time. And I feel like if I would have hit them up and told them, like, yo, this phone is not unlocked, and I took it to Boost Mobile, they probably would say, well, girl, it is unlocked, you locked it, and we don't take back locked phones. That would have been a problem. Luckily, and I was so grateful that when I got the phone, it came with the information on the box from Best Buy. Thank the Lord, okay? So it had the Best Buy information, it had an order number, all of that stuff on the box, because they're the third party, but technically they're ordering it from Best Buy, if that makes sense. So I went to Best Buy. I went to Best Buy with the phone, and the customer service agent is processing the return. First I thought he was going to tell me it was a third party, you got to go back to where you got it from, have them do it. Thankfully he did not. I made sure I had the order number from the box. I brought the whole box with me, girl. I had the order number from the Zebit with me, everything. I was like, please, you know. He was able to pull up the order. So if you do order from Zebit or something, keep your box if you have an issue, okay? If it tell you who's coming from with a different order number, because you never know. But anyways, he processed the return, okay? He processed the return for the $900 and semi or whatever that the phone was actually priced at, because I guess you pay Zebit for something, but Zebit is actually buying it from them, from whatever price they're selling it for. But you're paying Zebit to finance it, or you know what I'm trying to say, y'all know what I'm saying. So he was like, I processed the refund for the $900 some odd. It should be 48 to 72 hours before it's processed. And then he went to break down and let me know that Apple doesn't even allow Best Buy to sell unlocked phones. Best Buy does not sell unlocked phones. So the fact that y'all have this on your website talking about unlocked and parentheses, and then you're going to put in red bold letters telling us that we're not allowed to return locked phones is so mind-boggling to me. So what ended up happening is before I went to Best Buy, I totally skipped a part. After the Boost Mobile guy said what he said, I had to come back home. I had to get my Zebit order, the box and all that stuff. But I also emailed Zebit and I let them know, like, hey, this phone is not unlocked. I'm having a problem with it. I took it to my carrier. I did not put my SIM card in it like y'all advised me not to do. And they told me it's not fully unlocked and I need to take this phone back to where I got it, okay? So that was before I went to Best Buy. After I went to Best Buy and the guy let me know that it wasn't unlocked and they don't sell unlocked phones. He basically said the third party, which is Zebit, they just came up with their own information and they didn't even take it from them to provide the accurate information on their website. So basically we're misinformed here, okay? So when I came back home, I sent them an update email because Zebit doesn't even have a phone line anymore at this point since COVID. So everything's done by email and it says they will get back to you 24 hours. So you gotta do everything by email. So I emailed them and I basically told them like, hey, this is an update, okay? After all that, I went to Best Buy because I had the order number that was on the box and they were able to process the refund. I told them I don't have the phone anymore. Best Buy is now back in possession with their phone, and I let her know that the representative said that Best Buy isn't selling unlocked phones because Apple said that they can't do that. Apple's the only people who's selling 100% unlocked phones. What Best Buy sells is restricted. You can use multiple carriers, and it's only 3, and the 3 carriers are Sprint, AT&T, and Verizon. So if you don't have Sprint, AT&T, or Verizon, then the phone is not going to work for you. That's not unlocked. They just have a little bit of wiggle room on having multiple carriers being able to be active on their phones. Y'all get what I'm going with this. So I explained that to the Zebit representative in my update email, okay? Now, this was like really making me angry yesterday because like I got the phone in the morning. By the time 9 o'clock at night, I finally came home with my real iPhone. I had to go to Apple. Like, it was a long, dragged out process. So basically after that, I was like, cool, I still got my receipt and stuff. I'm waiting for my stuff to be processed, okay? Because y'all processed the 960s to Zebit, which means they got their money back. They need to give me my money back. So that's what I'm waiting for. So yesterday after Best Buy, I came home. And woo, luckily, okay, I got lucky. I went on to the Apple website and I tried to do the Apple Card monthly installments again, and it actually worked this time. So I was able to get the phone. And the crazy thing is, like I said, on the Apple website is much cheaper. So I paid $8.79 for the phone before taxes, and then I actually was able to get Apple Care. Okay, so monthly I'm only paying $40 something versus the $80 something I was paying with Zebit, and it was so much more money. So it's kind of like I'm winning anyway, you know what I'm saying? So thank God. Last night I had to do that. I had to drive way out because there ain't no Apple store near me, and drive way back home, okay? I just had to do it. So I did that. So now I actually have a unlocked Apple iPhone. And even when I went to the Apple store, I'm just confirming with him because Zebit done messed my mind up now. And I'm just asking the representative in Apple, like, is it possible for me to put my SIM card in my phone and lock it to just my provider? And he was like, no, your phone is unlocked. Your phone is unlocked. It's unlocked. The only way that your phone will be locked, like if you have a 100% unlocked iPhone from Apple, is if like you start a service for Verizon and maybe they have some kind of stipulations or something that they will let you know, like, hey, you start service with us, the first 90 days you're gonna be locked in with us, and then after that you're free. But that will be something that will be told to you, you know what I'm saying? Because he had me nervous. So when I mean, not him, you know, Zebit. So when I came home, I set up my phone and all that stuff. I called Boost Mobile and I had to ask them, like, y'all gonna lock me? Y'all gonna lock this, make this a Boost phone? Because for all that, I can save my money. And he was like, no, your phone is unlocked. We don't do that. Like, it's unlocked. Like, we can't do anything about your unlocked phone. We can't lock it up. We can't say you stuck with us. So I was like, that's how it should be. So now that I have it, I'm like, cool. So I went into my email today, and this is what pissed me off and really prompted me to do this video, because I'm really hoping it can help somebody out. But anyways, I checked my email today, and I got an email back. Okay, I should show you got an email too. I got an email back. I'm gonna read the email to y'all because it kind of pissed me off a little bit. Okay, it kind of pissed me off. I will read the email that I sent, and this is how she responded to me today. For Casey said, we have submitted a refund claim and notified our team. Due to COVID-19 restrictions, some suppliers have reduced personnel for safety reasons, which may extend the timeline for processing. And I don't think that that makes any sense, because your supplier is Best Buy. I don't care if they have reduced personnel, because the Best Buy agent already processed the return and the refund on his end. So if you sitting here talking to me, why can't you just process the refund? Talking about some supplier. The supplier already got the stuff. They already processed the refund. What are you talking about? So then she said the claim process could take up to 20 days to resolve. We will provide you with updates as we receive them. If you have any questions, please contact us. Girl, I want my money. This is not a claim at this point. I want my money because I don't have the phone anymore, okay? But this is what really pissed me off. She said, by definition, the unlocked phones we sell can work with any cell phone carrier. But if you have any concerns, we recommend that you contact your carrier before purchasing, which I already did because my husband has the same thing I have. We have Boost Mobile. He has an unlocked iPhone that he got from Apple directly, okay? So if your phone was unlocked too, I would be able to just get on to Boost Mobile. I wouldn't have to be going through all these problems. You know what I'm saying? Your phone is not locked. Why should I have to contact my provider for an unlocked phone? If you're unlocked, I don't need to contact anyone. I can use anyone. Okay, so then she said, additionally, whether or not the phone works internationally, which I'm not, so I don't know what you're trying to say, this does depend on the SIM, the carrier plan you have, etc. So we recommend that you contact your carrier to confirm next time. Miss, it won't be a next time. And the fact that I'm telling her exactly what the Best Buy customer service agent told me, and she's just like, no, we sell unlocked phones. First of all, you don't sell anything because you're just doing a service. You're basically doing like a credit card type of service. You're not selling anything. It's Best Buy selling to you. So you bought the Best Buy phone and sent it to me. So after that, I told her, thank you for submitting a refund. I understand that some suppliers may reduce personnel due to COVID restrictions, but the supplier, which is Best Buy, has already received the iPhone and processed the refund on their end. How long would it take for you all to process the refund that I already paid you? You keep talking, don't talk about no supplier because I already gave them the phone. And then I said, by definition, unlocked phones means you can use them with any provider. The phone you sold me came from Best Buy. The Best Buy agent informed me he has processed the refund and that Apple does not allow them to sell unlocked phones because it wouldn't be good for the Apple store. The phones are only restricted to Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint, and that's why I couldn't use my carrier service on that phone. You don't sell unlocked phones. I had to go to the Apple store to buy a real unlocked phone, which works perfectly fine with my carrier. Not one issue, and that's a fact. So why are we arguing and going back and forth? Like, it's crazy. And I think that these reps think they probably know it all, think they know everything. I don't know where they're getting their information from, but I feel like when they had that red note on their website basically saying don't put the SIM card in your cell, take it to your carrier because if you lock it away and take it back like phones, I feel like these agents probably do think that Zebit is giving out unlocked phones. And so when people are complaining like me, saying like this phone is locked and it's not unlocked, that they're blaming the customers for actually locking these phones when in all reality it was never unlocked to begin with. So that's that, y'all. I had to give a little rant, but I was also hoping, like I said, to help someone out because I know that Zebit is not like super duper popular, but enough people know of it. Because I know when I first started using Zebit, like Dominique, for instance, said that he actually came on YouTube to try to find some reviews on it too. And you know, some big purchases and stuff, people like to use stuff like that because they want to save money. So if you're looking to get an unlocked iPhone 12, 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max, anything like that from Zebit, just beware, it's not unlocked. It's definitely not unlocked. It comes from Best Buy. They just give you the option to use more than one carrier versus you just having a Verizon phone or just a Sprint phone. So just beware, you guys. Like I said, Zebit has never really given me problems in the past, but mainly I'm always getting like gift cards and stuff like that. Never really getting anything like super expensive. This was the first expensive thing I ever tried to order from them, but never again. Because it seems like they're crazy, and it seems like you as a customer are telling them some information that is right, and the only reason why I was stressing to them like, yo, it's not unlocked, after I even returned my phone, because I'm getting my money back. And if they want to sit here and play around and not try to give me my money back and take long when I don't have the product, I will dispute that charge and just put it out there. But I only was putting that information out there because I'm like, maybe y'all can update that information and put on y'all website, Verizon, Sprint, AT&T, so that people can know that. Because I feel like either y'all know that and y'all just trying to jip these customers and make this money, or y'all just don't care and y'all think y'all know everything. But either way, it's not right, because spending this kind of money, whether it's on a monthly installment or not, who want to pay $80 a month for a phone that they can't use? Like, come on, like, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But that basically it basically wraps up this video, y'all. I'm not gonna be doing an update on if I'm gonna get my money, because I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get it. I got my receipt and all that from Best Buy. I have everything. I have, you know, everything is set. I'm gonna get my money regardless. So that is it. Hopefully it helps someone out. If you're looking to purchase some iPhones on Zebit, just know it's not unlocked. So if you're gonna go with one of those 3 carriers, you'll be fine. But if not, boo, don't do it. I'll see y'all later. I'll holla. Go through Apple. Bye.